2, 3.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to transform your look from day into night, and this is going to be specifically for Christmas time. So what I'm going to do is use kind of a more mattifying foundation. I'm using this L'Oreal True Match, and you just have to use a little bit. I'm just kind of sprucing up my foundation. And you could omit the foundation part completely if you have nicer skin, maybe you're not breaking out, or you just want to touch up a few areas. Typically I'd say just go for a concealer. Just for today I felt like my skin was just really not looking the greatest and I wanted to add a little extra layer of coverage. So I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Concealer. So I'm going to start this underneath my eyes because I did not get a lot of sleep last night and I just want to brighten them up a little bit. I'm also going to apply a little bit of this to a few choice blemishes that are not making my face very happy right now.
But you can do the job when you're in town.
Later on.
Okay, so the next step for the face is just going to be to powder it. If you feel like you don't need foundation or concealer, you can just throw a layer of powder on if you're going out and you just want to freshen up your face and mattify it. So I'm going to be using actually the same brand, the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Translucent Powder. This stuff is pretty heavy duty. It's an HD powder, which I feel is very helpful for me when I'm on camera. But if you're not going to be on camera, you're just going out somewhere, you don't necessarily have to invest in such a high quality powder. I'm not going to be adding any blush, but I am going to contour my face a little bit with some bronzer. So I'm going to be using Tarte's Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. This is one of my favorites. e.l.f. Blush Brush. So I'm just going to load it up onto the side of the brush, and then we're going to tap off the excess, and then I'm going to start applying this straight into the hollows of my cheeks. Kind of a guide to know where to put your bronzer is to start at the top of your ear and follow the imaginary line to the corner of your mouth. I'm also going to go ahead and contour the sides of my forehead. A little bit on the top of my forehead and down the neck. And then also one more slimming thing I like to do, because I tend to have a pretty bad double chin, I usually go right on the sides of my chin right here. That can have a slimming effect on the bottom area of your face as well. I'm going to go ahead and blend this out with a large fluffy brush. For my eyes this morning before work, all I did was apply this J-Cat Flying Solo eyeshadow in the shade Half Naked. It's just this kind of soft, champagne-y, slightly golden color with my finger. That's all I did this morning, and then some mascara. So to amp that up, we're just going to take any eyeshadow really. You could even use actually the same bronzer that you just used. It's totally up to you. I'm going to go out of my Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to mix a little bit of the shade Naked 2 and Faint. I'm going to use this base shadow brush from Real Technique. So I'm just going to kind of gently map that out.
Lights fill the streets, spreading so much cheer. I should be playing in the winter.
I'm going to take this kind of white shimmery color from the same palette, and I'm just going to apply it with my finger directly to the center of the lid. And then I'm just going to take a clean finger and kind of blend out the edges a little bit. Now whatever's left over, I'm just going to apply to the inner corners. I'm going to take the same exact thing that I did for the top, the mixture of the medium and light brown, tap off the excess, and then just kind of smudge it really softly under that lower lash line. So you can leave it there, or you can do my favorite part to kind of amp up my look, which is add some winged eyeliner. So I'm going to take my L'Oreal 12-hour infallible super slim liquid eyeliner. This is a felt tip liquid eyeliner, so it's like a marker. So I'm going to show you my easiest way to apply a cat eye with your liquid liner. So what you're going to want to do is kind of imagine that your lower lash line is extending up. So you see how my lower lash line is curving? Just imagine that it's going straight up. So I'm going to kind of, you might want to set your arm or your elbow down on something, onto your desk or your vanity or whatever. And then you're going to want to anchor it and just create a line right here. See how it makes that shape? Next, I'm going to go ahead and finish the line across the top of the eye.
It led me to a miracle, hey love. Don't you buy me nothing. Don't you buy me nothing.
My number one tip with creating a cat eye is to always set it with powder. I'm gonna take this really skinny eyeliner brush and then take any black shadow. I would recommend matte, but if you want to take a sparkly one just because for fun, for the holidays, go for it. But what I'm gonna do is just kind of anchor that exactly how I had my liquid liner and press down over top. This gives kind of the same effect that putting powder over your foundation does. It makes it not look as shiny, it just mattifies it. It also makes it longer lasting. It will not fade or smudge as easily if you've got it set with a powder. You can add falsies if you want. I do falsies very rarely. But I'm just gonna, oh, ow, that hurt. Next, I'm gonna amp up my brows a little bit. I did them this morning, but I just did a really light brow. If I'm gonna go for a more dramatic look, I wanna go for a slightly more dramatic brow. So I'm using my favorite thing in the world, my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Mine is in the color Auburn. What I've found that I like to do for my eyebrows personally is kind of work on this lower line, like trace out the bottom, and then just kind of gently flick upwards. The final step for this look is going to be the lips, and you can do whatever you want for your lips, but for holiday looks and Christmas parties and stuff, I love a classic red lip. I'm going to start off with my NYX lip liner crayon in the shade 817 Hot Red. So just go ahead and outline your lips completely.
Peace and harmony, 'cause that's what Christmas is for. And this Christmas, we'll celebrate a wonderful year. Oh, this Christmas.
Once you outline your lips with your lip liner, go ahead and fill it in completely. It'll make your lips last longer, and then once the lipstick or lip gloss starts to fade, then that part will still kind of be there. I have this Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm in the shade Enticing.
Friends and family are with us every star.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this scarf off because it's totally throwing off the red lips. Next, I'm gonna top it with this Kaylin Art Touch Tinted Lip Gloss in the shade Love Affair. So that is all for this holiday look, just transforming your look from day to night, just a few basic steps. You can definitely amp it up or amp it down depending on what your style is or what kind of event you're going to. But this is how I would change my look from day into night. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave comments of what else you want to see. And yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Merry Christmas.
We'll decorate the hall.